So a lot of us are trying to sort through, like, is this a good behavior or is this a bad behavior? We're trying to decrease our bad behavior and we're trying to increase our good behavior. The system of success is built off of this, right? I want to have good habits and I want to get rid of my bad habits. And this comes in a very, very wide variety of conflicting things. There are certain things that for some people are considered good behavior that are considered bad for others, etc. But there are very strict, like, black and white, good, bad dichotomies that many of us are using in terms of trying to control our behavior in order to get a certain outcome. And something that's really interesting about this is that both the good behavior and the bad behavior, those are both parts driven rather than like big S self, oneness, connection with universal consciousness driven. So the big S self concept comes from Jungian ideas and is brought into the concept of internal family systems, which is where this idea of parts comes in. So we're in a parts framework, we're cultivating our connection with our big S self, who can come and be this non-judgmental, unconditional, loving presence and identity that's bigger than our individual behaviors or our individual environmental factors that are going on with our life. Or identities that we bring on. So part of how we can cultivate our connection with the big S self is through being interested in the day-to-day of sorting out, oh, is that a part or is that my big S self? So many of us have spiritual managers who masquerade as the big S self, who come to tell us that we're good or bad, or right or wrong, in order to try to control our behavior. And they sound good. Like they may tell us you should quit smoking or you should eat healthier. But they are still a part, which means they have an agenda. They want to change us in order for us to be acceptable or lovable. And that's a really helpful question that you can ask when you're trying to sort this out. Do you have an agenda or not? Big S self is not going to have an agenda. If you ask big S self, should I smoke? They're going to say it doesn't matter. I love you either way. Your part is going to say, yes, it's good or bad. So start to bring in that question. Do you have an agenda or not, to start to sort that out?